Good morning, and we are live. Hello, 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 everyone. Come say hello to me. Hello, Instagram. Hello, Queens. It is so great to be here. I am tagging some of my favorite people. Yes, 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 because I want to have this conversation with a lot of people right here. So we are live. We are happening. We are going to be talking about a very important topic today, and it is something that is very close to my heart. We're talking about post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Okay, so I want you to tag your people. I want you to come online. Tell me where you're checking in from. Today, we're going to dive really deep into post-traumatic stress disorder and how PTSD affects your everyday life, how it affects your decision making, how it affects you as a human being, as a woman, and how it affects that business that you're creating and that business that you want to grow. You want to expand, you want to grow this business, you want to be able to create something extraordinary, and all of your traumas are holding you back from being able to say, wow, I'm here, I want to create something really important in my life. Hello, everyone. My name is Fatima Omar Kamisa, and why I am talking about post-traumatic stress disorder today is because I also experienced violence for 21 years. Sexual violence, financial violence, emotional, mental, neglect, sexual violence, spiritual violence. And I know the 8 categories of violence because there are women that I've helped inside of my own career on how to get over this kind of trauma. So come online, say hello. I want to really get inside of this conversation of trauma and how we're going to turn this conversation around. So let's talk about the psychological impacts of PTSD. PTSD can make you feel powerless. PTSD can make you feel scared, and just thinking about the traumatic experience recreates and you re-experience that traumatic event. Okay, you feel the sensations of what happened during that time, and it is like you relive that moment over and over again in all parts of you, right? Psychologically, the victim of post-traumatic stress disorder, you can have recurring flashbacks, you can have nightmares, you can have repetitive images of the sensations of what actually happened to you, including smells, sounds, and feelings. It is like the event has happened months ago or days ago or years ago, but every time you relive it, you experience all of it as if it is happening today. Okay? PTSD also makes you avoid everyday people, everyday places, everyday things. You don't want to do things. You don't want to go out. You don't want to go to a certain area. You want to avoid people, places, and things. Physically, PTSD can change the way you eat. It changes the way you sleep. It changes the way you react. Okay, I experience different kinds of emotional outbursts. I used to just cry for no reason. You might be feeling jumpy or edgy, easily becoming startled. Okay, and emotionally and the mental effects of PTSD can change your mood. Okay, you have apathy, disinterest towards anything that used to interest you before. You have negative thoughts. You might even have loss of memory. I know I've got pockets of memory that I have completely blocked out to protect myself. Okay, you might go through guilt. You might go through blame. And then there is the social effects of PTSD. It makes you feel alienated and alone. Okay, you feel like nobody can really understand you. No one really understands what you went through because they didn't. And the truth is, people don't understand what you go through because what you went through is your experience alone, and not everyone will understand what you went through. And the purpose of today's video is to say, You need to go and ask for help. You need to go get a doctor. You need to get a psychologist, and do not be afraid of asking for help, because I did. I asked for help. I researched. I went to doctors and psychologists and coaches and mentors and health specialists. I spoke to everybody because once the guilt left, I was okay with talking about it. Because when you are in that situation, it becomes a lot to deal with. However, when you decide that you want to switch it around and get some help, you can transform your PTSD into something completely different. And when I say different, what am I talking about? I'm talking about post-traumatic growth. The post-traumatic growth is when someone experiences the positive effects of that happened. Now I'm looking at the silver lining, okay? The silver lining of everything that happened. Because yes, life is a roller coaster and things are going to happen, but you are stronger than you know. You will bounce back. You will recover if you get the proper help that you need, right? And I'm not saying go and just go pray or go to a mosque or go to a church or go to a synagogue. No, I'm saying go and ask a doctor for help, a psychologist, a psychiatrist, health and wellness, people who deal with these kind of things, and go and speak about it. When you start healing, the most amazing things start happening, because the failures and the challenges and the mistakes, which happens to the best of us, we start looking at ourselves and go, wow, what can I learn from this? What can I learn from all of it? So post-traumatic growth is that positive mental shift experienced as a result of that adversity. Now, on February 22nd, we're having the Business Ascension Queen program. Okay, Business Queen Ascension program. And guess what? It is only 48 hours left before we start the 5 days. And one of the things I'm going to talk about is how to switch your belief system on where you are to where you want to go. Scientific studies have shown that this includes you, even if you're involved in a car crash, if you were emotionally abused, you had a death of a loved one, you were diagnosed with a serious health condition. Most people, after they've healed, they can take those lessons from all those painful events and make that into rocket fuel. Take the lessons from your pain and make that into your purpose. Take the lessons from your history and help another woman who's going through it currently. It is the most profound, wonderful thing you have ever experienced. And I am one of those people that have experienced post-traumatic growth. In fact, I can tell you right now, I am one of those people that actually took my entire trauma and my entire pain and my entire history, and I created an extraordinary business online through my pain. What? Yes. How can you take everything you've gone through, all your pain, all your trauma, all your history, and turn it, transform this thing like an alchemist, transform it into something so powerful that you can help another human being with the pain that they are going through currently? Yes, and yes, and yes. Okay, now, if you're excited about this and you're saying to yourself, I want to overcome my fear, I want to overcome my trauma, I want to overcome my sadness, I want to overcome my anger, we are going to show you how you can find relief. Even if one of the components is get a doctor, find someone, get an expert that can help you, get some medication, get some therapy, okay? And we're going to challenge you. We're going to challenge you to get that emotional growth. We're going to challenge you to get the psychological growth. We're going to challenge you to get a better outlook on your life, because we are so committed to your success. We are so committed to your future and your dreams. So then that way you can take everything you've gone through and say, wow, I didn't go through all of that for nothing. I feel like I'm a valuable asset to my community, because I can tell you right now, you will bounce back. I can tell you right now, you are going to be okay. I can tell you right now, we need you. We need you. We need your gifts. We need your talents. We need your love. We need your skills. And we need women like you to stand up and rise. We need women like you to say, it's my turn to take my place in the sun. And I want to be your guide. I want to show you how you can take your pain, your past, your skills, your history, your adversity, and all your trauma and turn it into profit. Yes, profit. Money in your bank account while you help another human being. So if you're ready, one of my team is going to put a link somewhere on this page. Go register. We are at minus 48 hours and counting for the Business Queen Ascension program to begin. And I'm going to tell you, we are going to bring it. We are going to bring it. It is going to be that free program that you are going to be part of is going to be better than the last 2 business coaching programs you paid for. And I'm not joking. I'm not joking. That's what, and I want you to come and prove me wrong. Come download the workbook. It is a fillable blueprint. And I want you to say, wow, I did it. This is the most amazing thing. I love it. So go ahead and register, get the workbook, download it. It is all happening inside of the Tribe of Spiritual Entrepreneurs on Facebook. Okay, so if you haven't joined the tribe yet, you want to make sure you are inside of the Tribe of Spiritual Entrepreneurs. So that's what I got for you. I love you so much. Make sure you register and I will see you inside of the challenge. Take care.